Good afternoon, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
wonder
and
when I'll be as
I
tall as
have
my
a
big
very
sister.
tough topic to talk about regarding the Seattle Seahawks. Now, are the Seattle Seahawks in trouble? Is the question. That's the question that's going to be raising up for today's stream for Genshin Impact. Now, I gotta say, this is a good comeback win for the 49ers, to tell you that for sure. This is something the 49ers had to win. This was a must-win situation for the 49ers if they wanted to stay within the division to win games. To actually get a division win at least. Because they lost to the Rams, they lost to the Cardinals. Now, with this win against Seattle, this should actually get them back on track. Seattle Seahawks, there was a lot of mistakes that they have made. A lot of miscommunications, interceptions. This sounds like that the Seattle Seahawks can be in trouble if they don't get it together and fast. Because if they don't, first place, they will lose the position of first place in the NFC West. But there's going to be more things to talk about within that game last night. I mean, if Julia shows up on my stream today, maybe, who knows? We could probably talk about it. Oh, and I do want to give you guys a heads up regarding on the Among Us stream. So far, we have me, H. Joshi, we have Humberto, we have Delta. We have let me see, we have Miss AK. She's finally going to be playing Among Us. After many attempts to try to get her into playing Among Us with us, she's finally going to show up. So it's me, H. Joshi. We have Humberto, Delta, Miss AK. Wolf has a spot reserved, so he's our 6th player. And then we have Plushie, who is part of the Chat and Steps channel, aka Amy for Hip. So he's the 7th. He's the 7th player for Among Us for Thursday, October 31st, for the Halloween Among Us stream. So I think if Advent Cinema, if you guys remember her, she was part of the first Among Us stream from January of 2024. She may be hopping on to play with us this year for the 2nd time. So if Advent Cinema confirms, she'll be our 8th player. But remember, I am still searching for 2 other players. But just gonna give you guys a heads up that Amy for Hip does have a spot. I'm holding that spot for her if she does choose to join to play Among Us. But it really, really depends what her schedule is going to be like within the next coming weeks. So that's why I'm holding her spot. So once her schedule comes out and if everything plans out pretty good, she could be either the 8th to 9th player for Among Us. The max is 10 players, okay? But if we ever end up, like, maybe it's not going to happen, but if we ever get to, like, 11, then, the max is going to stay up to 11 and not 12. But we're still going to have 2 imposters. That's why it's like, if we get to 10 players, we can have 2 imposters. That's why it's possible to have the chance to have a a good Among Us stream. But I think there's one person who's subscribed to my channel. But she's not in the chat yet. So if she does hop on, I'll ask her. But remember, guys. Remember, if you choose to play Among Us, right? Make sure you have the game updated. If you're playing on console. If you're playing on console, make sure your game is updated. Make sure that you are set. Because next week I will be announcing what time the Among Us stream will start. I already have 3 options of times. It could be either 8 p.m., 8 p.m. the earliest, 8:30 the official time, or 9 o'clock the latest. There's 3 options. But if we get everybody together by 7:30 p.m. and then we start the Among Us stream at 8 p.m., then, you know, that could be the plan. But it has to work out. Okay, that's all I gotta say for now for the Among Us stream. That's funny. Alright, so that's 1 commission down. Ready to go. Why does it keep doing that? Like, seriously. I'm trying to get to the map so I can go to where I need to go. Not to, like, the quest log. Alright. It has been a while since I've actually played as Barbara.
La da 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 da.
Why does she have pyro resistance? That's funny. Damn, I haven't actually... Maybe in the future I can actually fix. I can fix Barbara. But here's my problem with this though. Hold on. Hold on. If I give her this, she's gonna be dangerous. I can't have that. We can't have that now, can we? Don't I have another one of this? Sacrificial fragments. No, that's Savonia's Codex. No. I do have another one of this, but they're not. But they're not leveled up. Yeah, they're not leveled up. I technically have 3 of these. Actually, no, I need one more. Hold on. Rank 5. This one's actually easy to level up, to be honest with you guys. Like, yeah, you can actually easily level this up to level 90. I can actually get this up to 90 max, and get this weapon back to Barbara. So, in the meantime, someone's gonna have to lose it. Alright, so... Alright, we'll switch it. The reason why is because...
I wonder...
It just feels so right with Barbara. It just matches her. And like, I could actually use it as like my cooldown. As like an instant cooldown reset.
Reconstitute! Let's dance!
See, that's why. Honestly, I can actually rebuild Barbara in a way where...
Neutralize!
Alright, where are these chunks?
This'll brighten up the place!
Okay, why is it acting up like that? So why is my freaking internet connection acting up like this? The minute I do my commissions, like seriously. Like, now's not the time to do it.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Oh, shoot. It looks like my phone's being unresponsive like it always does. I don't know why. Alright, make sure nothing's connected. Okay, good. Alright. Commission number 2 is done, and now we go to the 3rd one. Just got one more, which is, I think it's... Yeah, that's the last one. Yeah. Ah, perfect timing.
This is how it must be.
I don't know how they're able to spot me like 15 feet away.
Shadows of fate. Reconstitute.
To ashes!
Oh. You're out, buddy.
No escape. Neutralize.
Oh, hello. This guy still lives. Alright, last one up. Got this one here. Okay. So I know I picked the Seahawks to win the game yesterday. Unfortunately, there was a lot of errors within the Seattle Seahawks. There was like no communication within like the offensive line. Especially like Geno Smith was pissed off actually. So they got something moving after the opening kickoff in the second half. Yeah, that's true. But the only difference was that like there were moments where they got the ball moving, but there were times where they couldn't get the job done. They couldn't finish. And, you know, Geno Smith threw an interception where like bright as day, basically you don't freaking throw it to the person that's being covered by a defender. But the same as goes as Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers, they had one hell of a game. I'll tell you that for sure. They played a great game. Not gonna lie. This was their best game by a mile. Like despite not having their key players, this was their bounce back. They came back. Won against Seattle and showed that they're still in it. With the Seahawks now at 3-3, I think the Seahawks are in trouble. Because I think that offensive line is starting to fall apart. I mean, you start out strong in the season, looking like a potential contender for the playoffs. But now I think the Seattle Seahawks are becoming nothing but pretenders at this point late in the game. Late in the season. Well, not towards late in the season, but you know, it's week 6, so it's still early on going if you think about it. But right now, Seattle has to start figuring out what they have to do in order to get them back on a winning streak. Because let's put it this way. The Seahawks had a tough loss against the Lions, though. Although it was a great game. Great game for both teams, actually. Then, the Seattle Seahawks lose to the Giants. Basically because of the field goal block that the Giants had committed. And I gotta say, that's one hell of a game there too. I mean, Seattle played good too. I mean, Seattle and the Giants both played good. I mean, Seattle lost 2 in a row right there, but losing a close game where they came up short. I mean, they had the chance to win against the Giants. And what happened? Giants just freaking stepped all over Seattle.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Beat them by a touchdown after that field goal block.
Think about it.
And
Ad
Seattle
Astra Abyssosk.
loses to the
Welcome
49ers
to the Adventurers
because
Guild.
they couldn't get on the same page.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Especially that Seattle defense couldn't stop the 49ers. Like, they got hot. No doubt about it. But I think there's some rookies that the 49ers do have that have the potential of keeping the 49ers in the groove. But
feel
it's
like
too
running.
early. But it's too early to say it right now. But it really just depends who they face next too, as well. Because I know at some point they got the Cowboys. I know that for sure. That's why I'm hoping that the 49ers will definitely beat the Cowboys regardless. Because, you know, I hate Dallas. Dallas is like one of the worst teams in the freaking league. And I'm really hoping that the 49ers do get strong and get back on track, because that win should bring them back. It should get them back on track. Let's see. What could we do? Ah, yes. I think I saw Steph do this. Recommended quest. It will not affect the event of gameplay rewards. That's actually pretty good. Alright. Now, before I go any further, let's start doing these test runs real quick. I'm only going to be doing 2. But I already know the other 2 already. So we're just only going after for the primos. Shoot. So whoever the Seahawks got next week, they got to get back in their groove. Losing 3 in a row just shows that they just fell apart completely. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the Seattle Seahawks are still haunted. I think the Seahawks are still haunted by that field goal block by the Giants, especially with Dexter Lawrence. Oh, awesome. Good. For once, no golden boy. Oh, man.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Okay, she wears that when she's running.
Bring it! Yep.
Leave me alone.
Motion to
Let her
compel.
do this then.
Rain cutter.
Out of the way or get blown away.
Oh, so that's her ability.
Guess you are strike. Qualified after all.
What is that?
Bring it.
Time for your arraignment.
There we go.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Body and... Alright. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Not the kind of characters that I wanted, but okay.
Let me read you a verse.
Hey, where's the other enemy? Ah, you chump.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Rain outlines your fate.
Booba, get them! Breath of the flame! The room! Eat this!
Let
Hey,
it
you
raise
guys
names
really
echo!
active.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
After crying him!
Bring it!
Other trial stages. Okay. That's done. Now we move on to this. Honestly, I think I've moved on to like so much it's not even funny. I mean, could do Imaginary and Theater if I wanted to, but right now, like, and yet Golden Boy is basically in this freaking thing because you know that's Genshin's Golden
Give up.
Boy and they like to overuse him a lot.
Submit!
Hey, yeah! I am the cutting edge of fashion! Next customer!
Like, if I were to, what do I have on? You know,
Nice and spiced, delicate as silk!
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
dang, it's been a long time since I had Ningguang in her
I am
original
the cutting
outfit.
edge of fashion!
Exit. It's been a long time. And I think it's because like I got so accustomed to Ningguang's new outfit. The recent one that she has. So I'd never changed it since I got Ningguang's new outfit. Alright. So we have that. Okay, so let's see. So I got 1,713. Let me see these, I think we gotta figure out what this is about. But actually, yeah, let's go to the quest for now. Let's figure it out. Because I probably am gonna do a separate stream. Because obviously I might have to do a separate stream because the stream's all about talking about the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks regarding last night's game. But I do have this to say though regarding Seattle. If they do not get it together in their next game, there's going to be a couple more losses coming their way if they don't get it together. Depending on who they face. If they want to get into the playoffs, they have to start winning games. They gotta hold on to that number 1 seed. Because right now, I think it's either the Arizona Cardinals or the 49ers is hot on their trail. Or more better yet, both of them are on their trail right now. Because if they don't figure out what they're... Because if the Seattle Seahawks don't start winning games, they'll lose that number 1 seed, and it'll be either the Cardinals or the 49ers to claim the number 1 seed. It all depends on that number 1 seed right there. So, they have to start winning games if they want to hold on to that spot. So that's something the Seattle Seahawks gotta do. They have to get it together quick and fast. Because we're already at week 6, guys. By week 7, they gotta start winning games. That offensive line has to communicate with Geno Smith, and they gotta start shaking off whatever's haunting them. Whether it's that giant loss or this loss from last night. Because they can't be losing close games or getting blown out. They gotta start winning games. Well, there is no voice dialogue here. Damn, I really want her. I'm hoping I win this 50-50. You know, Kanichi is my first Natlan character to get C1. I don't think none of my Fontanian characters have a constellation. No, I don't think so. No. No, actually, no, wait. No, Navia. Navia is the only Fontanian character to have a C1. And I'm just hoping I don't lose to Dia. If I lose to Dia, then... Actually... Losing to Dia won't be too bad. Because if I were to lose the Dia on her banner, honestly, it's okay. Because I'll take that 50-50 loss anyway, because I have not lost the Dia. I haven't lost to Tainari though, although I have a C2 because of the Wanderlust. Because most of the characters that I don't want to lose to on 50-50s is Mona, D-Luke, Jean, and Lady Ketching, including Chi-Chi. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so we gotta go east of Natlin. So it's like more outside of Natlin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check out what the challenges are. Maybe we can actually do one temple tonight, or today actually. It depending, because I am gonna be doing Imaginarium Theater, and I think Spiral Abyss, I think Spiral Abyss resets in about next week, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think it does. I think it resets, but I really have to figure that out. But knowing myself, though, I am definitely gonna get ahead of the Archon quest, though, because starting next week, I'm gonna be doing Archon quest. So I'm gonna be doing Acts 3 and 4, because I think there's next 2 acts here for the Archon quest. But then we'll have to see what's going on. I'm just checking out what the challenges are for this, but then I might have to do a separate stream, because I don't want to throw off like the topic, because I already explained what happened within the Seahawks versus 49ers game last night. So all I'm doing here right now is to check to see if the second challenge is unlocked. Because once that's unlocked, I will do a separate stream, which it's most likely is going to happen. Let's see, what's this is about? I think this is an example. Let me check. Event details, let's see. Okay, so we got the first 2 to unlock, so you know what? Not gonna lie. If it's 8860, I'm guessing we're looking at like 400 primos in total. Okay, so All right. They don't go nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna do a separate stream, so I'm gonna stop this stream immediately, and then I'm gonna second stream. So don't go nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back within 5 minutes. Okay, so hang tight.